and welcome to 60 Second Gamer. I'm Simon Pryor. Joining me, Rich Hatton and Ant Tremaine, who's reading a magazine.
I'm still listening.
I know you're still listening, but you're reading a magazine. Today's review is the fight for the PlayStation Move, where you can either use a control pad and one PlayStation Move wand, or use two Luft pumps.
We're here from Danny Trejo.
Hey boys, here, you're free to do pretty much whatever you want. But there are still some rules you need to know, and you gotta learn them.
Yeah, so there's rules. I want to get the clip.
To put me off the game from the word go, really.
I want to get the bit where he starts talking about stabbing a man. Yeah.
Not with his penis, with an actual knife.
Yeah. I think this was playing this one.
You think? Oh, failing that, is
Yeah.
that you in a dress?
It could be me. Yeah.
If it is, you look very frumpy.
I try.
I'm not saying this does.
No,
I'm
but
just saying if you were to wear a dress,
I would look very frumpy. I'd look frumpy in any female clothing. I'll be honest. So yeah, I've actually got more room than that now, so that's.
I've killed him. I've done him again.
He's gone. The thing is, though, you can actually break the guy's arm as well. You sort of try and do the moves. You can actually bend his arm backwards. That's quite entertaining.
God.
Wow.
Oh no, I was doing the Rick Astley dance.
I thought you were.
A bit of Danny Trejo there.
He looks very angry.
He's very angry.
I don't think he was being paid
What's he-
to.
Keep your damn feet in place. You'll break the game if you keep running around. Any other body part you want to move is okay, but not your feet. Not unless I tell you. You got that? If you mess up, get back in the guard pose and press the circle button. Quick!
Is
Yeah,
the
right.
sound broken on that?
A little bit, yeah.
His
But I think it's because I
nose
fast
looks
forwarded.
like it's got about more craters than the surface of the moon.
Yeah, it's the Rick Astley dance. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. I'm gonna run around and beat you up. But the game can actually be used as an exercise thing. I mean, as basically it tells you to try and break the game and then reset it.
Right.
But it's one of those games that they, as PlayStation Move games go, it's actually quite good because you get quite a good response. I'm still waiting for the Danny Trejo clip where he tells you not to cut a dude. But it's getting there.
He
He's getting angry.
Really, really angry.
Yeah. He's actually a playable character in there at some point. You can
Right.
you have to pay for him, but I think that may be worth the cost.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those games where the move controls, you've got one in each hand, it controls left and right fists, and you can use it as a workout regime, and you sort of learn a load of dirty moves as you go on. And he's actually fighting a cross between, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, and
Gimp Man number
Gorgeous
4.
George, the wrestler.
Yeah.
He was covered in hair and completely bald. That's the.
Is there a story to it?
Not really. No, you sort of come in.
It's pushing the
basically,
You get
you've
shouted
got-
at by Danny Trejo.
You get
and
shouted
beat
at
up
by
some
Danny
dudes.
Trejo, and then there is a whole sequence with you basically, it's not a sequence. There's no like cutscenes or anything, and you've got this pyramid system. It's a bit like a really bad pyramid scheme, where you have to beat your way to the top.
Keep moving. You won't get jack until you learn how to move.
I'm sorry.
You gotta move to
Can
find
you
the
just pause
proper
that a
range to
second?
attack.
I'm fairly sure he said don't move your
Yeah.
feet. And now he's saying move.
Keep moving. Yeah,
Idiot.
it doesn't really work.
Do you know the clip of what he
Hold
said?
down the move button on either of your motion controllers and tilt it where you want to go. Don't point like you're stabbing a dude. A little tilt will do. Now you try it. See if you can keep up with your opponent.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell, man. What did they say
I
to
think
him
they
to
must have-
convince him to do that?
They probably said it's half a day's work. We'll put you in front of a green screen. You just got to shout at the camera,
And we'll pay you a lot of money.
and we'll put you in the game. And he went,
I'll
"Sold!"
do it!
Arr.
I'll do it and then I'll stab you!
You bastards.
Like I'm cutting a dude. But yeah, as move games
he would
go,
know.
I do really quite like it. There's no story to speak of, but you do build up a bit of a sweat playing it, which is quite good. Danny Trejo
He
shouts
likes
at
that
you.
sort of thing.
Danny Trejo shouts at you, which is genius, to be quite honest. And it's one of those problems with the move games that there aren't enough of them that are actually sort of entertaining. The best one I've played, I think, is Sports Champions, which we haven't done a review of.
Right. That was going to be our move special, wasn't it?
Yeah, but now we're doing it all separately. But they are going to be under the PlayStation Move banner, and I've actually done a special intro for that. So you'll have seen it when watching the video of this one.
I can assume that, again, this is one of those cheap tie-ins to the move game controller thing.
Yeah, pretty much. But like
apart
I said,
from Danny Trejo,
the controls do work quite well, all things considered. So let's get past all the tutorials and get on to some actual bare knuckle fighting. And you unlock costumes, you unlock dirty moves as you go along, you unlock Danny Trejo, and it also
Is that
tells
something
you
you really want to do?
well, you can fight as him, which I think is going to be quite entertaining.
yeah.
And graphically, it's not brilliant. Oh, you were online when I was capturing this as well.
How random.
Yeah. So there really isn't much else to it. I mean, it's published by Coldwood Interactive. It's released in 2010. There is a multiplayer aspect to it. As we're watching on the clip now, it's basically a card game of Pyramid. And you've got to fight your way through all the fighters, get to the top, and then you move on to the next pyramid and so on. And that's basically it. So the fighters gradually get tougher as you go up the pyramid, but by that time you should have unlocked more moves and more dirty moves and be able to do a lot more. So even the venues that are a pyramid scheme as well. So it looks like 13 venues, and on the first one on the Underpass there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people to fight, and then you earn money for your fights and everything, which you can buy your clothes and so on and so forth. But apparently this received generally negative professional reviews.
Yeah, I don't think it was all that good.
No, it holds a score of 48 on Metacritic based on 20 odd reviews, but a user score of 7.8.
No.
So it says the joystick review gave it a score of 2 out of 5 and said take this mess of iffy hit detection and blocking, tack on perfunctory online multiplayer and a half-realised match gambling system, and you have a game, sort of. But I mean, it's reasonably fun. The only problem is sometimes when you do actually break the game and you're on the verge of success, and then you break it, and then it won't let you reset, and then your opponent just comes and bludgeons you to death and doesn't get tired, because that's part of the system as well. At the top right hand corner of the screen there's the stamina system. It's just underneath your health bar.
Yep.
So the more you start pummeling your opponent, the faster your health goes down. So you have to show reserve and a bit of control, and know when not to go mental and when to actually just go for them. As you can see, I'm playing this at the moment. Obviously,
Mostly right-handed.
Mostly right-handed. I've forgotten that I've got the left hand. So I'm just holding it out there as like a distraction. You know, like Three Stooges style. Just and then getting with the right. So it didn't really work.
No.
And yeah, it took, I think this is like my first or second fight on it, and really did build up a sweat on it.
You're getting some good damage.
Yeah. But the problem is as well, the Move camera, the PlayStation Eye, is still abysmal.
Shit.
It really is.
It's shit.
It really, really is terrible. And to be honest, I'm not aware of any decent Move games that have been released, solely Move games, since the initial batch. There's Sports Champions, there's The Fight, just about, and the rest of them, not so much. I mean, Tumble on the network, that's all right, but yeah, it's
the only Move game I ever really wanted was the Dead Space one.
Oh, Extraction.
And that was only because the only reason I wanted to get it was because it came with
it's gone all Mortal Kombat.
Dead Space 2. And it's done. if it hadn't come with Dead Space 2, then I would have no reason to buy.
Yeah.
And even then, I've had that game for I don't know how long, and I still haven't got around to
buying
a Move. It's not the top of my priority list, and it doesn't really seem like, from what I've seen of the games you've shown me,
it's not worth the expense. To be honest,
the games look shit. I won't lie.
They're
not very good.
There isn't a huge amount. They're not particularly good, and yeah, I don't know. It seems like a missed opportunity, to be honest. I mean, it's like, oh yeah, we're extending the lifespan of our consoles and everything, and then you release subpar games for the motion controls.
Well, exactly. It's like than bringing out the Wii and then just releasing nothing but shit on it.
Yeah.
Which is essentially
it's
what
called
they
shovelware.
did, really, but...
Yeah.
It's got an official title.
Yeah, shovelware. Yeah.
Shovelware.
So,
Oh, shit games sort of shifted along. Or...
The problem with this game, there is a shovelware. It's you can scoop it up and throw it on.
Oh, right, sorry.
Like dung.
Yeah. There is no better term for it than that, I think.
But yeah, the main problem with this game, there's a lot of DLC.
Oh, right.
You can unlock certain bits, you can unlock everything straight off without actually having to bother to play the game, and you get a little charge for that. Danny Trejo as a character, he's got a charge.
Yeah, but it's got to be worth it.
Yeah, I am very tempted to actually buy Danny Trejo, to be honest.
I hope you've got his permission first.
Well, he's put his likeness in the game. It's just would be even better if he had a situation similar to the Guitar Hero one, where you had like Danny Trejo saying, "Oh, you've used my image in this game, and you've made me sing other people's songs or fight other people's fights."
It's in the contract, Courtney.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I don't
Go and
think.
snort something.
I actually don't think Danny Trejo would care, to be quite honest.
Wow, no.
He's got too many Spy Kids films to do. And to die in most of Robert
he's
Rodriguez's
in Spy
movies.
Kids now, is he?
He's in all of
He's
them, I
in
think.
all of them, yeah.
Was he really?
Yeah.
That proves how memorable they were. I've only seen the...
There's a new one that came out just before
Yes,
Christmas.
I did
Spy
see
Kids 4.
that,
It's a
yeah.
reboot.
I've seen the
It's
first
got Jessica Alba in it.
3,
Yeah.
but I don't remember him being in any of them.
That's probably the only selling point for me.
Yeah.
You can go and watch something else if that bothered.
Yeah.
But, okay, 3 I'd recommend. Obviously, I haven't tried the online multiplayer before I get onto the 3 games. But it doesn't really appeal to me because it's one of those things like Call of Duty. You go online and someone will just come and just whoop you completely, and it wouldn't be any contest whatsoever. It wouldn't be fair. It'd just be a pain.
I'm going to say Fight Night.
Yeah.
One of the Fight Nights, more recent ones like round 3 or 4 or something.
Yeah.
Or Champion.
I would say if you don't want a motion control game, I'd go for WWE, SmackDown, whatever. Well, WWE 12, go for that one because that's more in line with this.
Yeah.
That's the latest one. And what else could I recommend?
Oh, excuse me. There was a game...
Fighting games, UFC?
No. There was a game on the PlayStation 1. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called. It was banned. Thrill Kill.
Thrill Kill. Okay.
I think it was called Thrill Kill. And it was like a 4-player combat thing, but it was so utterly perverse. I don't think it saw the light of day. But I played it round... You remember Dan Townsend? Yeah. I played it around his house because he managed to get a copy of it on his chipped PlayStation, which I'm not ashamed to say I had a chipped PlayStation
Who
as well.
didn't?
Yeah, it's.
I think everyone had one.
Yeah, who
really,
didn't
they?
Yeah.
It's a cancelled and unpublished. It is Thrill Kill.
It is Thrill Kill.
For the in 1998.
Oh my!
It was
Yeah,
the
that's
clipboard
the
today.
That wasn't the iPad for anyone slightly worried.
I don't even know if you can get hold of it at all as an actual game.
As it was essentially completed before it was cancelled and its code leaked onto the internet, it's one of the most widely available and easily playable unreleased games ever made.
Oh, there you go then.
Discs and downloads containing near-final versions of the game are easy to obtain via the internet and are playable on PlayStation emulators and modded consoles.
There you go.
I mean, man, PlayStation emulators. We're at that stage.
We're at that stage. I do remember playing it. It is just utterly perverse. One of the finisher moves was if you be the woman, she had like a cattle prod.
Yeah.
And she'd stick it down someone's throat and electrocute them until they explode.
Oh,
and there was a midget on stilts.
Okay.
I like it.
It reminded me of that because the colour was all sort of really drained as well, like it is in this. So
yeah, we'll go for that then. Let's say that. So
I could recommend Thrill Kill just because it's so insanely mental.
I may actually try and pick up a copy of that somewhere through less than sanitary means.
Yeah.
I was looking for the right word then. I went for sanitary. Which is the name of a music shop. No, it's Sanity, sorry.
Not anymore.
Nearly.
They were defunct a long time
Yeah.
ago. I remember them. I bought a Linkin Park album back in the day.
Hey. Right, so yes, thank you for listening. If you want to get in touch, drop us an email to info@randomstoke.com. You can also visit our website and get the blog, the YouTube channel for the video review of this. And all of our other projects, audio or video or otherwise, and that's all at randomstoked.com. So give us a visit, please. Seriously though, do visit the website. Thank you and goodbye for now. This has been a Random Stoke production. Please visit www.randomstoke.com for more.